Hi my loves, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do a reading on what are your hidden treasures, okay? What are the gems? What are the little pieces of wisdom and personality quirks and talents and skills and just amazing traits about you that you might not be seeing, that you're unconscious of or not giving yourself enough credit for? We are going to find out, okay? My name is KellynLove. I am a tarot reader, a painter, a fairy, and I'm here to serve you peace, love, and magic, all right? That means I'm here for your healing. I am here for inspiration, for healing, for activation, for soothingness, for fun, for entertainment. That's why I'm here, all right? I love you. I'm gonna show you 3 crystals in a second. You'll pick one that you resonate with the most, the one that draws you in the most. That's the one you'll pick. One that seems like most a treasure to you right now. That's the one you pick. You will go down below, pick the time and the timestamp box thing, and those are the messages for you. That's the frequency, the vibration, the resonance that you are matched with, okay? All right. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and get into our prayer, bless the reading, and then we'll get started. All right? I love you. Okay. Dear Heavenly Father and Mother, Great Cosmic Mother, Mother Gaia, to the gods and goddesses that are all about love and peace and wisdom and fun and helping me uncover gems, I invite you into this reading. I ask for your blessings. I want to tell you all how thankful I am and how thankful we are for you being here. I ask that you help me stay dedicated to love and peace and wisdom and honesty and harmony. I ask for blessings, for clarity, for truth, and divinity, for expansion, enlightenment, and peace. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. And in the name of love, amen. Ashe, so mote it be. Okay, so the first crystal we have to choose from is this orange Selenite Pyramid. The second crystal we have to choose from is this dark Amethyst. And the third crystal we have to choose from is this honey Calcite. Okay, so we have this orange calcite, selenite, this dark amethyst, and this honey calcite. 1, 2, and 3. Okay? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with pile number 1, this orange Selenite Pyramid. All right, if you chose this orange Selenite pile, this is your reading. Let's figure out what are your hidden treasures? You receive divine order. You do what you feel is right, and you listen to important lessons. You let them unfold. You notice opportunities. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful, and you have very high heights that you expect for yourself, and because of that, the best possible outcome for your life is possible, is available, is there for you, because you have such a high vision. It's possible, and it's only not possible if you don't believe in that ability to happen, that possibility for it to happen. Okay, so that's what the angels have to say. Now let's see what the tarot has to say. What are your hidden treasures? What are your hidden treasures? Okay, what are your hidden treasures? Okay, so your hidden treasures come from your ability to heal, come from your ability to let go, and come from your ability to be generous even when you don't have things, like to be continuously giving even when you don't know how, or like, you know, it's kind of like that fool's energy when you first give love to somebody and you don't know if they're going to reciprocate it back, but you just give it anyway, even if it might not be returned. So it's not about you giving when you don't have it for yourself, but it's about you giving when you don't know if you're going to get anything back from it. And that's that kind of real unconditional love and healing. So your hidden treasures are your ability to heal, your ability to give, your ability to mend your heart, to let go even when things are scary, even when things like a budget's tight or we're going through a recession or whatever. Like your ability to trust spirit and still give and keep an open heart and open hands and continue to love and let money and energy keep flowing. This is a big hidden treasure of yours that you might not be realizing, is how good you are at keeping the hope up. And even if you really feel like because you are so down and crying or mad or angry that you might not be like good at healing, it's actually the opposite. Like you're feeling through all of those things, so you're doing amazing at healing because you're actually feeling through this stuff and you're letting go and you're contemplating and you're trying to let go of overthinking and you're still giving love even though you've been hurt and you've been left out in the cold. You still have mended and stayed warm and stayed open, and those are your hidden treasures. Okay, wow, what a way to open. Okay, now I'm gonna get some animal cards on what are your hidden treasures and what is the spirit of them. Okay, all right, what are your hidden treasures? What are your hidden treasures? You could be releasing just like a lot of, toxicity, if you want to call it that, but just like old life lessons and just kind of maybe not so honest, or I think it's not from you. It's like, I think you're releasing people around you that maybe weren't telling the truth, or they stabbed you in the heart. They cut you with their lies and stuff, and now you're able to see it. So your hidden treasures is being able to see the bullshit. Your hidden treasures is about you being able to see through people, see the truth, see the world for what it is, the universe for what it is, and that give and take that's in that. You are able to regenerate, and you are able to go within really well and give yourself back what you need. And I think that you do gain a lot from giving, but you also really know how to give to yourself. And this might have been a maybe really tough lesson that you had to learn about not overgiving or something like that, or just overspending your energy. But I see that your hidden treasures now, or maybe what you need to tap in more to like make it less hidden is your regenerative abilities. But you definitely know how to transform and go to the light and navigate darkness, and now you're just a lot more dependable, and you have higher visions, and you have greater power when it comes to spreading your love and light. So your hidden treasures is, maybe you're not seeing quite much how much light you give off, how much light your vision has. Like you're going after so much light, and how much you've transformed, and then how much you've changed. I mean, and how expansive you are. How you've learned the lessons you've learned about healing your body, the lessons you've learned with other people, and how to spot like fakeness. That's a hidden treasure of yours. It's like a hidden talent. Okay. All right. What are your hidden treasures? What are your hidden treasures? Pile number 1. Wow, discernment and your free spirit. And I think that really has to do with that. You just like giving openly, and you're free with your heart. So of course, that doesn't usually come out unscathed in this world, a free, open heart. So of course you're gonna get stabbed and wounded sometimes, but you stay open, and you still give, and you still are trying to heal and let go and things like that, and heal, regenerate. And so that's a huge treasure of yours that you might need to see more. It's just how free and open you are, and that freedom, like that's what the soul craves, and what everybody craves. It's what we all want, to be free, right? So the fact that you embody so much of that, and that you shine so much of that, I just don't think you notice how much your freedom shines. It's kind of hidden. And then your discernment, you're really wise, and you make great decisions, and you know how to navigate life really well based on your experiences, and your intuition, your instincts, and your knowledge. Okay, what are your hidden treasures? Wow, and the dolphin card came up on it was off the bottom of the deck. It flipped up, and I was just kind of put it away, and then it came back. Wow. Okay, so what I say about dolphins is I love them because they're a little aggressive, they're absolutely brilliant, and they're very playful. And just like, what a combo, right? But get them in a group, and they are very, very powerful. They can take down pretty much anything. So you definitely could have a good community, and you might not be giving yourself enough credit for just like how amazing of a community member you are, whether that's in your business or in your whatever, just in whatever you consider your community. But this says the dolphin will gift you with the rhythm of and the breath of life. So I say your hidden treasures is how much life that you bring and get people to breathe in. You are activating, you are refreshing, you are fun, you are playful, you have your inner child intact, even though your heart has been broken so much. You stay open, you still discern well, but you keep your playfulness up front and center. And your hidden treasures is just how brilliant, how smart, how amazing and impeccable you are with language, okay? All right. What are your hidden treasures? What are your hidden treasures? Okay. Yes. Okay, so you got wisdom. I mean, do I need to say any more? And then you got the victimhood card, and I see that as you being able to get yourself out of that. It's kind of like this, it's all of these cards. And this is there, you know, I think we should be very careful how we use that word victim, because yes, I absolutely, we don't want to stay in a victim mentality, and that is what your hidden treasure is getting yourself out of a victim mentality. But it's not by, you know, it's not by shaming yourself to saying to get over it. It's not by moving on or putting it under the rug. It's not by just bulldozing past it, or, you know, bypassing or denial. It's not by just focusing so much on that you just have to be strong, like all the time. It's about feeling through and healing, and not feeling like those events define you anymore, and that those events have you in this dynamic of a polarity extreme of kind of, yeah, the what is it, perpetrator and the victim. You know, that's a binary, that's a polarity, that's a yes and no, black and white situation. So I think just stepping out of that victimhood is seeing that life is blurry, you know, pain, just being able to see pain and hurt and humanity from a little bit higher perspective, and stepping out of that dynamic, that binary dynamic. And I think that's really that's what you do. You get how to get out of your victimhood is healing the situation, healing yourself, stepping out of this kind of dichotomy thing and the extremes and the polarities, and coming back to a more like simple yet gray and vague place of peace. That anyway I hope some of that made sense. But yeah, it's the way you pull yourself out and expand yourself and heal. Okay. All right. What are your hidden treasures? What are your hidden treasures? What are your hidden treasures? Oh, the thread. Okay, so your clarity, the way you can see, your discernment, the way that you can see how things connect. And the way that you can always find the silver lining, you can always find a thread of hope, you can always bring in your inner child. It's never lost, no matter what, even if it's in the darkness or dormant or whatever for a long time, you can always pull that back. Your playfulness, your soulness, your spirit, your imagination, you can always get back to that. And that's your hidden treasure, is that it is never lost. You're always connected like an umbilical cord to your fun spirit, to your inner child, to your healing, to your power. You're always connected, and you know that, and people feel that in you, and you help remind other people of that. And that's what's so refreshing and enlightening about you. Okay. Wow. All right. What are your hidden treasures? What are your hidden treasures? Freedom. Wow. Okay. All right. Like, thank you. If the free... I was just gonna say, if the freedom card comes out, it says freedom. You got free spirit, freedom. and imagination. Freedom and imagination. And this is exactly what I was just talking about. A magic. That's, sometimes I gotta remind myself. But that's what you do, okay? You find that thread of magic always. You always come back to it. You always find it too. It always comes to you as well. And that's funny. I'm like stepping out of that duality. Anyway. Okay. Oy. All right. Last few cards. What are your hidden treasures? Group number 1. What are y'all's hidden treasures? What are y'all's hidden treasures? Okay. Oh, wow. What are your hidden treasures? I think, okay, all right. Truth, imagination, and instincts. I was saying all of these things, just saying, okay? Truth, imagination, and instincts. The way you release your power, the way you release your darkness, the way that you release into darkness, the power of your darkness. Your understanding that darkness has a lot more power and that it's not a duality and it's not a bad thing. Like the shadow isn't bad. It's not that they don't equate each other. Good, bad, black, white, 1, 2, like. Anyway, the way you release, the way that you're free, the way that you can expand and learn, and your power to heal, the power of your imagination, the power of your truth. Okay? All right, I love you so much. You are incredible. I love this reading. I'm so thankful to do this for you, to serve you. Please, if you can support any, I would extremely appreciate it. Like, subscribe, share, tip jar below, follow, all of those things. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. I hope to see you again soon. And I'm gonna move on. All right. I love you. Bye. Hi, if you picked the Amethyst, this dark, juicy purple crystal, this is your reading. These are your messages. All right, first we'll get started with a little angel message on what are your hidden treasures. Okay. So it says that you trust the process, that when you feel like you are taking like a step backwards instead of forward, you still keep the faith, you still keep the hope, and you have a faith in something bigger than you pulling you through. And it's just bravo and a praise report from the angels for keeping up the faith, for seeing the truth, for moving upward. It says you are aligned with your guardian angels. They love you unconditionally. Okay, I just had to throw that in there. But your trust in your connections in general, your relationships, you opening up and trusting and maybe being more vulnerable to your friends and family, especially like your friends and community, and kind of, you trusting and opening up and trying to be a better friend or lover or whatever, and trusting your connections that you're in. Bravo. Like, that's not easy. That's not a guarantee. That's not, it's not something to be taken for granted. Yeah. And then just a note that you are extremely protected and your energy protects you. So bravo, just on that hidden treasure of having an energy that protects you. That's amazing. All right, let me clear the space a little bit. Okay, so you are very supportive and you bring about miracles in people's lives. You activate something, you remind them of something, and even if they don't tell you, you spark joy and new ideas and help them with their manifestations. So you are extremely supported and people feel that about you, and so your energy in general is just very supportive. Yeah. You working on upgrading your thoughts too, and how you're in trying to encourage and yourself and others is an extremely beautiful hidden treasure that you have that you definitely should be more aware of. Okay. All right. What are your hidden treasures? What pile? Amethyst group. What are your hidden treasures? What are your hidden treasures? Wow. Okay. Well, definitely I like this dark, moody purple energy. It says the river, and it says reflection of the horse. I think that this represents like the emotional journeys that you are willing to go on to heal and to help others and really be there for other people, and what it takes to really trust another person, and that's that vulnerability and that depth and that openness and the ability to ride and go on that journey. Like, it's not for the faint of heart to go down an emotional journey of healing with yourself and other people. You are a vessel for spirit. You help channel divine messages into this planet. You are crystalline. You are solidified in yourself, and your own essence is so strong and potent and solid. It's so like reassuring to other people that they can be more solid in themselves. You have this like wonderful, like orderly chaos energy about you that is just incredible, and that it is so inclusive and diverse and culturally rich. Your personality is a hidden treasure, just because I don't think you realize how much you've collected from your experiences and your stories and your talents and arts and things. So you just have this rich, beautiful, diverse personality that is just dynamic and just so interesting. And it's maybe a little hidden to you sometimes, but this personality and these stories and the richness is being revealed to you and others more and more. Okay, and then another hidden treasure that you have is how sweet and how delectable, is that decadent, delectable, delicious. How delicious your heart is, how sweet you are. Then you got the poet and the comic and the creator. Okay, what? The poet, the comic, and the creator. Wow, just sit with that for a second. Your hidden treasures. You're hilarious, you're talented and creative, and you're amazing with words and painting pictures with imagination and stories and things like that. Wow. Wow, you're so talented and solid and authentic and true to your heart. And you're just bringing in all this creativity and inspiration into the world. Okay? Wow. All right. You have so much potential. And you've been through so much, and then you just put it into art? Like, what? Beautiful. Okay. What are your hidden treasures? All right, Amethyst group, what are your hidden treasures? What are your hidden treasures? You've got this soulmate energy. You're a hard worker. You work on your craft. You hone your abilities. You master your skills. You move. You travel. You are determined, and you have that fire, that spunk, that hype. That is what has to get you through, and that kind of quirkiness and sass maybe, and it's a little bit, you just have to be a little like wild to get through and get to where you want to go, and this journey that you're on. You really got to pick up speed and momentum sometimes, but you do, and you keep going, you keep traveling, and that's an amazing treasure. Then like I said, you have this soulmate energy about you that is because you are living within your soul, you're living in your heart. So when people come across you and you're talking to them on soul level, I mean, we all are one, but if they resonate with you similarly, then of course they're like, well, yeah, that's my soulmate. I resonate with them because you're talking to their heart. You're talking with your heart. So it feels like that every time. And the truth is, you know, we're all one, and we are all existing anyway, but there's no separation in the world. But the perception of it, the reality is here. So sometimes we do feel very separate, even though it's really just an illusion. But you help them feel whole, and you help them feel connected. People feel connected. And I mean, you're creating and you're laughing and you're weaving together words into healing, activating sentences and imagery and poetry and stuff. So of course you're gonna feel like a soulmate, and you're gonna feel bonded, and people are gonna feel just very intimate with you quickly because you're creating and you're so interesting and stuff. Amazing with your words. This is the poet, the queen. Also could be that sass, that solidness. But yeah, this is what you need to the queen, to be creative and witty and sharp with your words. You're very hardworking, very sweet and peaceful. Your heart is up front and center. It's so sweet. Okay. So caring, so nurturing. You could have a very, very divine mothering energy about you. Yeah. That is just so deep. Very wise. All right. What are your hidden treasures besides your wisdom and your intuition and your heart and your humor and your creativity and your work ethic and momentum and what else? Your instincts, your strength. I would say your brute. You've got this toughness about you that is so incredible, because when it's with the heart being able to be sweet as well, when the heart can stay true and hardworking and peaceful and sweet and sensitive, like the combo is just incredible. You help people get in touch with their instincts as well and their kind of wildness when they need to tap into that. What are your hidden treasures? Whoa. Your patience, your strength. Wow, this was gonna come out earlier and I didn't. It's just one of those things where I see it and then I'm like, no, it's okay. And then it pops back out. I'm like, okay. The badger will advise you to fight back. Okay, so for one, you could give great advice. But you fight back, and that's that boar. Like, I think you really have a fighting warrior spirit about you. And it's like this queen. Like, she has the sword, but she's put it down and she has a dove on her shoulder and her eyes are kind of closed. So she's not chosen violence. But she has it within her. And you have that fight within you. I mean, it's the honey badger, right? Like, it's like the most small but mighty thing there is, and it's so tough. And I feel that it's like you could have this really inner child, or like literally have childlike features about you, like physically, but you pack this massive punch. Your spirit is so rich and dense, and you can carry so much more than your own weight. And yeah, and this is why you're a vessel and can carry so much energy and hold so much space for people and can go so deep with your emotions and have such a big heart. And that's why you have such good stories and are so creative and funny. All right. Whew. Okay, what are your hidden treasures? Actually, new deck. What are your hidden treasures? 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 Oh. Your abundance, your power, and your mothering, nurturing energy. You could really feed people, feed their soul, feed them literally. You're so abundant. You have so much to offer, so much substance, so much blessings. You really can cleanse a space, cleanse an energy. You can really add a lot of warmth and sunshine and power and a lot of nourishment and mothering energy. Okay? Wow. All right. What are your hidden treasures? Okay. Amethyst group. Last few cards. What are your hidden treasures? What are your hidden treasures? Your endurance. Your endurance. Wow. To get through the cold. To have that vigor, that stamina. To just trek the journey. You go on the journey and you hold the space. Like I said, that emotional journey. Yeah. Then you got the mystery card and omens. So you are definitely very mysterious, and you can hold a lot of just very mysterious energy within you that maybe even you don't realize you're harnessing so much and healing so much and channeling so much and cleansing the earth of so much energy. You are processing so much more than you realize. You are holding space and healing so much more than you realize. You can hold so much. You're so strong. And so if you really want to take more of your power back and release maybe the burdens that could cause and stuff, I definitely would take this as some advice that you don't have to carry so much all the time, and that you can take your power back and rest and do all that as much as you need. But when you can, when you do, and when your spirit feels like it's necessary, or it just would be the most helpful if you did, you really do hold and process and heal and cleanse and clear so much energy. It's like you're like a filter for the universe. You are alchemizing. You're like photosynthesizing. Yeah. All right. So thank you for your work. It is a mystery. Your magic is so nourishing. All right. Last few cards. What are your hidden treasures? What are your hidden treasures? What are your hidden treasures? Whoa, no, wait. What are your hidden treasures, Amethyst group? Your logic, your wisdom, your sensuality. Last cards. What are your hidden treasures, Amethyst group? What are their hidden treasures here? Wow. Your breath. And I'm getting that really with the sensuality. But again, it's that filtration system. Every time you breathe, you're literally transmuting energy, and you're adding and infusing your energy into it and alchemizing and breathing it back out, and that air will be breathed by somebody else or another plant or whatever. It'll just keep getting recycled. So you're really just adding in your energy, and every breath you take, the planet is thankful for, because it is infusing the earth with this energy, with your energy, and and you're helping heal the world every time you breathe. Okay? Wow. What a beautiful message. So you got your logic, your wisdom, and your intuition card. Or you got, logic, wisdom, and intuition. Okay? So, if you didn't know, now you know. They can't be hidden anymore. Your logic, your intuition, and your wisdom, when you are not, maybe criticizing it or whatever, when you're at peace and still and tuned in, tapped in, they are absolute gems, absolute treasures, absolute gold and abundance that you can rely on. Okay? You are so loved for these things by spirit, by the people around you, and they're on point. All right? And then you got the home card. You feel like home, you make other people feel like home, and your home is a treasure, is a place of peace and a reflection of you, and you make people feel so comfortable and relaxed and safe in your energy. Okay? You're a breath of fresh air. You really go deep and help people feel seen and heard and felt, and you give people the truth, and you're so healing, and you really go on that emotional journey to get there. And you're an absolute friend, an amazing, amazing, amazing friend. Okay? I love you so much. I'm so thankful for you. Thank you for letting me read for you. I have my social media, tip jar, all that stuff down below if you'd like to follow and support further. I love you so much. I'm so thankful, and I will see you on the next one. Okay? I love you. Bye. Okay, if you picked this honey calcite crystal, this is your reading. These are your messages. All right, so we are going to find out what are your hidden treasures. Okay, your hidden gems. I was like about to say the hidden booty, like a pirate thing, the hidden treasure, but it could be that you're not giving your booty enough credit. Your body. Okay, there we go. Your body could definitely be a hidden treasure that you're not giving enough credit. Like how banging your body is what I'm hearing. Body bodacious, maybe you really just got curves that really just satisfy the senses, and or muscles, or just strength that really satisfies the senses. All right. Okay, actually, let's get some angel messages first. What are this pile's hidden treasures? Your gifts, how your voice is, your intentions, and your dialogue and conversations with people, and how you adjust. Okay, all right. I just had to get those real quick. Okay. So besides your bodacious bod, what else are your hidden treasures? So it could be that like people don't realize either that you have like tattoos, or certain parts of your body are just like super duper sexy, but if you're not maybe like your partner or something like that you wouldn't know, or only very close people know, or something about like the hidden about your body, or a skill that you have within your body, like using your tongue really well, or something sexual. It's kind of what I'm getting. All right, so what else? I'm like blushing. What are your hidden treasures? Wow. the unicorn, and the scorpion. So you could be a Scorpio. And that's why I'm getting all those sexy vibes. Okay, but talk about your sting. So you definitely pack a punch, okay? I think that this is like an example of the range of your energy, or like how your pendulum swings. It's like you are a rare, potent find, okay? Your hidden treasure is like how much just you really do pack a punch, like how much energy, how much sauce, how much just energy is within you. But like if you need to fight, you got this. You've got the weapon, the poison, you've got the sting. Maybe you could be very witty, very sharp, very you could really sting, you know? Also, you are absolutely magical and divine and rare and channeling spirit. I think this is the range of like your truth, and that it can really sting. You can really give very sharp, witty comebacks and slapbacks. That's what I'm hearing. You could really sting. You could really be sharp with your truth. Very blunt, very like, you could be poisonous. You could put people down. Your words are very powerful. The truth that you give is very powerful, and it can sting. You can use it for harm if you want or need to. But the other side is that your truth is divine. You're a messenger. You're a channel. You are a vessel. You're rare. You're psychic. You're intuitive. And you get these divine downloads and messages from spirit, from the moon, from your higher self. And you embody just this truth. And it's like whatever way or reality or however people are asking about it or whatever, you have different sides to it. Okay. And you could really go within. You could really be, your hidden treasures could be about your self-reflection and just about you knowing yourself really well. Okay, what are your hidden treasures? What are your hidden treasures? What are your hidden treasures? How big your heart is. Wow. Using your intuition, the sword, the truth, the exact thing that I'm talking about. It's like you can really slice through the bullshit. You can really cut through the fat. You can really get to the core of that. Like, you want to find solutions. You want to heal too. So you're like, how do we fix this? How do we get to the solutions? How do we really do the therapy? How do we do the healing? How do we do the conversations to get to the truth? How to get to the bottom of this, to fix, to heal, to mend, to express? How do we do that? And you think about that. You go within and you get that inner, the insight. You're not afraid to die. You're not afraid to transform. You're not afraid to become a new version of yourself, to let go of the past, to release, to let go of old relationships and identities and definitions. And so that you can go to the next level, so that you can learn and expand and grow and help more people and get a higher perspective and be lighter and better energy and all that good stuff. Okay? And again, it's like the death and this judgment card, which is like an ascension card, is the same energy. Okay, I think it's funny. All right. What are your hidden treasures? What are your hidden treasures? What are your hidden treasures? Wow, okay. So, your feminine energy, and your feminine energy. I mean, I definitely see that you're balanced, and that could definitely well be like you love being in both. Wow, and then you got the hunter, just the horse with the, okay. So you really know how to go after what you want and get to your destination. You're very determined, very headstrong. You have the stamina, you have the work ethic. And then again, this is like this, you wanting to solve the riddles of life, you wanting to find the solutions, you wanting to help heal the world and untangle our mess. Yeah, whether it's through teaching or just, therapy or creations or whatever, philosophy, like you're really internalizing things so that you can feel through and heal and expand consciousness. I'm definitely getting a feminine depiction here. It's the ring, but your hidden treasures, when I'm talking body, I could well be talking pussy power over here, okay? Just want to throw that out there. But your commitment is absolutely that stamina, that, you're very dependable, and you keep your soul promises. Not quite sure what that means, but you do really know how to follow through and level up. And then you got the father. So as much as I'm saying the feminine energy, there you go. You have the other half. You also have your divine masculine. So you're just very, very balanced. Okay, what are your hidden treasures? What are your hidden treasures? All right. Your hidden treasures is your aptitude, which is, again, showing like that level up part of it, that, and I'm seeing like your spirit's aptitude, your wisdom, your soul experience. You've been through it, you know a lot. And people recognize you. They recognize your strength and power and your level up. They recognize your victory. And then your truthfulness. And I'm really getting that with the father. It's like this very honest masculine energy that's very comforting and soothing. Okay? Your truthfulness and aptitude is your hidden treasures. Your intuition, your judgment. You will just have really good judgment. And then your body. Okay? What can I say? What are your hidden treasures? Okay, for one, your eyes, too, could be this very striking hidden treasure that maybe you have to get closer to really understand. Your divine perception, your very awakening. So your, again, that truthfulness, and you got the eye of Horus, the messenger of truth, awakening divine perception. Okay? All right, just a few more cards. What are your hidden treasures? Then you get the horse when I open it up. And you got the hunter and the unicorn. It says your vigor, your strength. Yep, that's what I was talking about. All right, what are your hidden treasures? What are your hidden treasures? Okay. Your teaching abilities. Yep. I think I was just saying that with the aptitude. Oh, I already got those cards. Okay. All right, Honey Calcite group. What are your hidden treasures? What are your hidden treasures? Your last few cards. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, all right. So you got the meditation card, the play card, the magic card. Okay, so yeah, you do have that inner child, that magic, that playfulness. You are an amazing, incredible observer. You might not be really giving yourself a credit for how well you're observing and how much data you're giving back to the universe for your observations and experiences. You have very strong willpower. You can pull through the core primal energy to get things done. You surrender to the flow, your growth, and your romance and magic. And I'm hearing your magic is in your romance. So your hidden treasures is how just sexy you are and romantic, and your perception and your how much more magical can you get than the unicorn? And maybe that kind of strength and vigor is really coming through. But your playfulness with plus the strength and then your willpower, it's incredibly sexy, incredibly romantic. And so is your truthfulness and your observations and intuition. Okay? I love you so much. Thank you for letting me read for you. Thank you for your transformations and level up. I'm sure it wasn't easy, but your intuition is on point. Thank you for being here. I love you so much. And my tip jar, social media, and all that good stuff is down below if you would like to follow or support me further. And with that said, I will see you on the next one, okay? I love you. Bye.